Hello, this is Wheelhouse Darkrock, and welcome back to my Let's Play / appreciation of Kohan 1, that is Kohan Immortal Sovereigns and Kohan Ahriman's Gift. We are still in Immortal Sovereigns, although we are getting close to the end. What did we do last mission? Last we left off, we had what? What actually were we doing?
Once more,
we had Sayadav, blah. Well, now we are going to awaken an army that we call the Sepa Javadan, and I guess that's the name of it. Let's go ahead and start the mission.
Here we are on Dragonbone Isle, my lord. The local Draga learned of your arrival and graciously extended the hospitality of their enclave to you to aid in our quest to find the amulets. Something curious has been made known recently. There are Slan on this island, and they are reportedly unlike any Slan you have encountered before. You should be very careful when dealing with them until we learn more. We are so close to victory, I can feel it. This could spell the end for Ahriman and his CR armies if you are successful, Darius.
I hope that in real life she does not talk that slowly. Anyway, in Ahriman's Gift, the next game we're going to play, you learn about the Slanery. I've never heard anybody call that Enclave. It's always called Enclave. This to show fog, so you can kind of see what's going to go on here. We're going to go south to get this city immediately. There's lots of mobs, lots of creeps here. Raiders. Pirate camp. They say pirate. Usually they say bandit camp, and that's pirates. And lots of spiders here. Once again, we want to clear them out. There's also little fake temples. We're trying to get to the real temple, but there's lots of fake temples. Mostly what we'll be doing here is just be building a big army, clearing out Dragon's Nest, this is Dragonbone Isle, and making contact with the Slan. Each time we come to a Slan, they're going to say something. The more dragons you kill, the more technologies you'll get. This is one of the few missions where there's a technology inside a creep. I think one of these right here gives you silk armor. So basically one of the functions of this game is just to get technology. I suspect that if you played this and didn't have some technologies, you get more technologies, maybe. But once we kill... By the way, the dragons become progressively more powerful. Once you get to this one, your game is ended. There's going to be a huge dragon right here. Spoiler, it turns out to be an actual Kohan. We'll talk about him in a second. Actually, when we get to it. Mostly it's just going to be us with Darius. But once we get a couple of cities built, we'll actually recruit our own armies and take out all the Kohan that we can, because you don't want any Kohan to die in this mission, and that is a distinct possibility. And there's no real shadow fog. There's no real creeps that respawn quickly, so there's no way to level up your army, level up your Kohan. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and resign. What does she have to say for herself?
You and your forces failed to retrieve the cache of Kohan amulets hidden on Dragonbone Isle. Without them, the fight against the Dark Master is a hopeless one.
Okay. So that's not to say that this mission... Oh yeah, we also got to get an alliance with the Slanery. Either we got to get an alliance with them, or we got to take them over. But it'd actually probably be easier just to take them over. But we will try to get an alliance with them just because we want to be nice. There's going to be lots of dialogue in this mission, by the way.
One more step towards... We have found the remnants of a small fishing village. There are a few families living here, and they are overjoyed by our presence. This may ensure us a strong foothold here to support our search.
This is actually an enemy-occupied spire. I'm going to be relying mostly on blacksmiths to get up my money. As you kill spiders' nests...
You would be wise to tread carefully on this island. Its jungles are filled with horrible giant spider creatures, and the hills and mountains house the brood of dragons. Dragons have come here for centuries to both die and bear young.
He says it so dramatically. You would be wise to tread carefully.
Greetings, Immortal Lord. We are honored to join with your army. We have heard many tales of your bravery from our brethren on the mainland. One thing you may not know, but the Slan here are far more organized and dangerous than the savages found elsewhere. They rule over this island and can be dealt with without conflict. We ourselves have a mutual treaty with them, or did until we joined you. Do not anger them. You will not wish to fight your way across the entire island.
Actually, it'd be quicker to fight our way across the entire island. Alright, let's go ahead and take out some various spawns, some various creeps. And get some money. Money, yay! If you really want to play this, if you really want to min-max this game, what you would do is you'd make sure you never reach the actual monetary cap before spending your money. But we're not doing that. I would like to go ahead and get 3 settler companies up and running.
The Kohan will return to their glory.
Like I say, I'm actually going to keep on selling iron, because selling iron gives you as much gold income as actually having size 3 base. And once again, once we get here, we get technology Silken Robe. What does Silken Robe actually do? It's a defensive bonus to protect mages and such.
Our work is never done. One more step towards victory.
Alright, come on, give me some more spiders.
One more step.
Yay, we got some money from the temple.
I will not let my people down.
And more money! Okay.
No problem.
The Kohan will return to their glory. One more step
My
towards
group is running
victory.
low on
One more step towards victory.
This indeed was once a Kohan temple, but
Kohan
not the
will
one we
return to
seek.
their glory.
We will offer up prayers for our success and ask the Sadhya to bless our endeavor.
Okay. By getting that blessing, you actually get a pretty powerful buff. Plus 5 defense and plus 5 attack. Pretty powerful.
I will not let my
Okay,
people
let's
down.
settle that.
At your command.
Alright, these guys are just going to build
No problem.
settlements everywhere.
At your command.
These guys I want to build where they can go ahead and harvest this mana pool. Actually, let's go ahead and get this Kohan
Will
to
return to their glory.
harvest that mana pool. And, oops, where am I? I'm getting all confuzzled.
At your command.
Let's have you come... Actually, I do want him to be kind of near this iron deposit.
No problem.
May the Creator
Could have done
shelter
more.
us all.
These guys might get killed. Whenever you send people out by themselves, settlers
May the
tend
Creator
to...
shelter us all.
Well, they tend to be kind of
One more
suicidal.
step towards victory.
Oh look, they got caught by somebody. I did not see that coming.
Work is never done.
It's not really that the AI
Kohan will
At
return
your
to their
command.
glory.
No
gets
problem.
hit easily.
At
It's
your
just that
No problem.
Our work
it's really more so that whenever you send out anybody without escort, they tend to die.
May the Creator shelter us all.
I did not manage to heal that entire time those were being built. That's alright.
At your command.
May the Creator
Okay,
shelter
there is a
us all.
dragon just due south.
One more
We can go
step
ahead and kill
towards
it.
victory.
It's not going to be that
I will
difficult to
not
kill.
let my people down.
Darius will probably kill it. Shograth? They have names? I never knew they had names.
The Kohan
We got a
will return
Kohan
to
amulet,
glory.
and we got some more favor with the Slanery. Typically, it's going to be difficult to get favor with the Slan,
No problem.
apart from just outright buying their allegiance,
At your
which,
command.
by the way, is what we're basically going to do.
No problem.
In order to get
At
their
your
allegiance,
command.
we're just going to buy them out.
May the Creator shelter
Um,
us all.
There's a nice,
At your command.
there's a nice quarry over here. I kind of want to,
No problem.
these guys to build near. Now let's actually build you within range.
No problem. No problem.
Kohan will return to their glory.
Okay. Let's build lots of iron. You can only really do this when there's no major threat.
Shelter us all.
And at the moment, there is no major threat, so I can just expand with abandon here and make tons of money. That's just a lot of money.
Our work is never done.
Okay, let's go and start upgrading some of these. Yeah, I'm already running a little bit low on money here. That's alright. We're going to be gaining money so
work is
quickly by the
never
time
done.
this is over with. Let's go straight south and build our last major city.
By now you should realize that we are unlike the slan you are used to dealing with.
Kohan will return to
We
their
cannot explain our differences. You wouldn't understand. What we can tell you is that just to the southeast of us is a young dragon by the name of Kothizan. It would be best if you steered clear of his lair. But if you could defeat him, the Slan Kingdom would be very grateful.
Okay, so to the southeast.
work is never done.
Actually, we're gonna go ahead and kill him right now.
One more step
He's not gonna be that difficult to kill. This isn't him. This is another one. Kind of confusing. He is to the southeast.
We have searched over the creature's lair, my lord.
Dragon dust.
There were no valuables to be found, not even so much as spare weapons or armor.
Alright, so we get a siege bonus to
May the creators
engineers.
shelter us.
Alright,
Kohan will return to their glory.
this is the last city we're building. And then we're going to be just building a big army, basically. Okay, let's go ahead and build some nice stuff. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and build a little bit of magic. So let's build some libraries. We already have mana deposits, so we don't need to worry about too much. For this last one, I actually do want a little bit of iron. And like I said before, once you're done with that, you really don't need to do much else with Darius. So I'm actually going to cancel him. Let's go and build a temple. We're going to use our usual, what I have slotted into group number 4. And that's just some units with very good defensive bonus. Now there are some Kohan lurking around here, and they may kill us, but hopefully we'll be able to upgrade quick. Now you may wonder, did we get a Kohan amulet yet? I don't think we did we? Anyway, let's do one. Actually, here we are. It's Amber, good old Amber. Don't you remember Amber from high school? That's just, Amber. Let's see what she has to say. Nothing. She has nothing to say. Of course, you probably knew the way I said that. I already knew what she was going to say, which is nothing. Running low on wood. Let's go and build some wood. Upgrade some wood. I don't know why I'm being so careful in this expansion. The truth of the matter is that by this point, you're just sort of mopping up. Like I say, you don't want to use actual Kohan here because they will get wiped off pretty quickly. Let's use them to explore the map a little bit. And since there's no enemy, I can actually just... well, there is an enemy, but they're not actually building anything, so I can just crank up the speed.
This appears to be the ruins of an old port city, not the temple we seek. We looked over the ruins, but all entrances are filled with clay and seawater. It would be a major undertaking to excavate these ruins. Since this isn't the temple we are searching for, we shouldn't waste any more time here.
Don't tell me what to do! I'm gonna go and offer alliance and send them $15,000. And they accepted it. Now we get a new technology called a Slan Champion. Did I see it? There it is. Pretty good armor actually on him. Maybe I should have used him instead. But it's not gonna be difficult. Now that we have just a big army. Alright. Yay, I get magic arrow.
Consider it done.
And I got... What does magic arrow do? Ah, some more damage bonus to archer units. That's kind of what I expected.
At the ready.
As usual, if you play at high speed, it's hard to get everybody to attack everything at the same time.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, now that I'm in supply with the Slan,
We have seen a ruined temple far to the west. It is near the end of the island. We have never searched it, so we cannot say if this is the ruin you seek. Our mystics have foretold that you are the one that will save our people. We offer our village to your quest in accordance with their visions.
so one thing I hate in any storytelling element ever is prophecy. Because it's such a Mary Sue that it's just like, our prophets and mystics foretold of your coming. You are the chosen one. And then either it happens, which means there's no suspense, or it happens in the wrong way, in which case it's just dumb like Tiresias. Alright, can I slow this down? Alright, here's Simurg. He has 16 armor, tons of hit points. We're already killing him because I played too quickly. Anyway, he looks like a dragon. That's his name, Simurg. This is, okay, this must be an error. This is Simurg, and that says Simurg. Simurg is one of the most vile of all the Seiya Kohan, one of the few that had fallen so far as to commit murder against his fellow Kohan during the confusion of the first cataclysm. He has become so twisted that he has forgotten what it was like to be a normal member of Kohan society. All he sees in himself anymore is a monster, and a monster he has become. Simurg has mutated into a huge beast with the general shape of a dragon, but has many aspects of an insect or spider. He has 6 limbs, and his body is covered in slimy, segmented armor. Most of all, Simurg has developed a taste for fresh blood. Well, he's gonna die in a second. Guys, do something. Yep.
I do not know what Kohan could have ever become so tainted by the shadow to mutate into that behemoth. I thought that Seedev's transformation was horrible, yet it did not hold a candle to that creature's. At least the amulets have been recovered. There are more than enough to raise up an entire army of elite Kohan warriors. Once we reach the Stormport, we will be very busy awakening your lost brethren.
As he died, his head just disappeared. So yeah, so going back to the bad guys, keep playing, the Seiya, basically, because they're blessed by Ahriman, they have what's called Ahriman's gift, which means they don't kind of forget who they are when they're reincarnated, when they get revived from their amulet. Unfortunately, because they don't forget who they are, they also mutate hideously. So it's like, it's not really a gift. Maybe it's better to kind of forget who you are upon your next reincarnation into an amulet. Anyway, we now have a temple that we have tons and tons of amulets in, which, once again, like I said in the previous few episodes ago, I have no idea why a bunch of immortals would prefer to be asleep as an amulet. Doesn't appear to be much of a function for that. But yes, we have lots of Kohan now that we conveniently now have a huge army that we can use to assault the base.
Yes, my lord.
So when we get these Kohan and awaken them, they won't be like traditional heroes like we have. Oh, I can actually recruit from this one? Oh, I can. I didn't know I could recruit from these. Is that true of all of them? No, I guess just this one. Anyway, so this is kind of unique. This is actually one of the few Slan armies, cities you can recruit from. Anyway, let's go ahead and end the mission and win, because there's no way I can level up any of my Kohan heroes, and I found all the Kohan and technology that you can find in this particular thing. I've destroyed all of the spider bases, I've killed all the dragons, so we should be pretty good.
By discovering the temple of the Creator and defeating the abomination Simurg, you have given us the ability to attack Ahriman directly. With a host of Kohan warriors at our disposal, the citadel of Ahriman will fall before us. This war is almost over. Word has come from the north. Many of the Kohan who survived our defeat before the quake have amassed a fleet and landed at a city known as Stormport. We will sail back to Sea-Watch and travel across land to the port. We have no time to delay.
I forgot to mention something on the last mission. This was that Sayadev's mission? No, it wasn't Sayadev's mission. I think it was this one.
I am afraid we must...
I forgot to mention something that was odd about this particular base. And the spawn an army, take it over. You'll notice that it has a unique militia. It actually has both Meritan units, that is humans, and the undead. And I was thinking about this earlier. This is the only base in the entire game that does that. Every other base, if you attack it, it either has undead elements. This one has undead elements. But even other cities that get dominated by the Seiya, they don't have mixed Meritan and human elements, I don't think. Let me look at one of my other... This is at the end of my last mission. And let's send an army. Do we have an army lying around here doing absolutely nothing? Hey, you guys.
I will not let my people down.
Zoom this up.
One more step towards victory.
Yes, one more step towards victory. Okay, who do they attack us with? I think they attack us with purely... Yeah, they have skeletons and undead militia. So, anyway, it was just odd.
Siadev is destroyed.
That one mission, not last mission, but the mission number 12.
I am afraid we...
Oh, my show fog is still on. It's just odd that this unique city is the only one that has both... Even after you take it over, it's the only thing that has both human and undead elements in its militia. And you'll see that throughout this game. There's going to be a few on Ahriman's Gift as well, where there was an odd rockshell nest, and you saw earlier that there was an abandoned city that was just an odd asset. You'll see these odd, unique assets throughout the game. That doesn't mean the game wasn't unpolished. I just think it kind of means the game was sort of assembled, or at least the campaign was assembled kind of hastily. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say. There's oddities and unique elements and unique assets in the single-player campaign. I'm going to go ahead and turn show fog off so when I play this game again, it'll be off. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say for right now.
The devastation.
Anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Will Stark, and this has been my Let's Play / appreciation of Kohan 1. That is Kohan Immortal Sovereigns and Ahriman's Gift. We are about done with Immortal Sovereigns. We got two more, we got 2 more missions, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, and we got lots of technology and lots of us in a Kohan, so thanks for joining me. I hope you join me next time. Have a nice night.